Hello, hello, my lovely Libras. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Libs, we have the dead end and the mask, the shapeshifter, and the ocean. And I don't know, my air signs are on some water vibes today because I just like to me the mask is kind of looking as like a sinking ship, right? like the ship is sinking, it's weighted down, it's not maintaining its balance. It's not it's capping, you know? And I just kind of feel like this sense of, well, like a lifeboat, you know, because I feel like it's like a changing of vehicles, but like on the water because of the ocean. But I don't know, Libras. I mean, that could play out in so many different ways. But I mean, like if there's something, because I mean, the mask is an identity. You know, it's the idea that like if you are one person part of the time, you don't get to just like pretend that you're not that person other parts of the time, right? You don't get to take the mask on and off. And that can play out in so many ways for us as individuals, you know, in the tiniest of manners that you don't even really recognize. You know, like if it's a relationship and you're, you know, like you are in a role of, you know, like friend, or in a like in a work role, and you're in the role of, you know, like whatever position you have at work, you know, like or you know, like a wife or a, you know, a husband or however it plays out for you. Um, but like people can get locked into the idea of roles, and when they're locked into ideas of roles, relationships suffer. Um, you know, we're very multifaceted people. You know, same thing with work. Say you're in a, you know, you're in a position and you just kind of feel like, man, there's so much more that I could be doing here. And you're writing me about some Excel sheet that like doesn't even matter, that like ultimately no one cares. And I come over here coming up with all these creative ideas, and what a waste. You know what I mean? I can't work in it. I can't work in that environment, you know, like none of you are just going to stick me in the corner and waste my talent, you know. Um, However it plays out for you, Leaps, because I just kind of feel like there's this sense of like going under and going under with this, like going down with this role, and realizing that like that's the one thing that you need to break free from. And I feel like it'll be liberating, for you, really like the most. But I think that it will be liberating for the people around you as well. Let's do clarifiers. Apes. I hope y'all are doing well. Nine of Swords, Two of Cups. Well, I mean, yeah. There is definitely a sense of enlightenment in terms of a relationship, you know? Just like whatever that role was, that was like, I just feel like it was really, it was getting in your way, you know? Um, I feel like oftentimes you see it in, you know, like monogamous relationships, and people, you know, they get in their routines, and you know, like, and that's nice and that's comfortable, but then, you know, like their resentments pop up because there's so much limitation in that routine, you know. And it's like you don't have to change the person, you just have to change the routine, but that doesn't always play out. And sometimes you do need to change the person. You know, it's not to say that you should just be out here trying to make things work with people all willy nilly, like, you know. But I don't think that's what you're doing. Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Two of Wands. Because again, to just play back into that idea of like the limitations of roles, um, that we experience, you know, like as though like I can only be this person to this person. You know, we compartmentalize. I'm guilty of it too. I'm not saying that in a from a place of judgment at all. You know, but I do think that it does serve as a hindrance for us oftentimes in our relationships. But I think once we're able to recognize that, it's very easy to know what you're protecting and why. Um, and I think that makes decision making a lot easier for you. Libras. Okay. Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands, Fortune Fairy. Love that. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Well, and then the Fortune Fairy. Because again, I just kind of get this feeling of like really needing to make a decision about what's true for you. Is it the identity that I'm holding on to? Is it the role that I feel like I need to fill? Is it, like what is it that's blocking me? And how can I see my way out? Right? And I think that you're experiencing a very massive shift. And I think a lot of that has to do with, an idea of being able to show up as someone who's multifaceted and bringing balance to a relationship, by being more than just one facet of yourself to this person. Or by, like possibly, gaining an opportunity at work where, you feel like you're able to really tap into multi facets of yourself, rather than just like a singular facet. However it plays out for you, I do feel like it feels good. I do feel like you're coming back up for air. And I think that you're feeling a lot more confident because you're allowing yourself to embody a more full version of yourself. And that's always healthy and that's always wonderful. And I love that. Leaves, if this did resonate with you, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today and sharing your energy with me. And yeah, I will see y'all again soon. Bye.